sound?
It does. Okay.
Hi.
How's everybody today? Hey, I'm glad you're back.
Me too. Yep, I'm back.
I missed you.
Missed you too. Yeah. I was watching from afar. Watching from the Midwest.
Yeah. She went to Illinois.
Went to see Mike's family. Yep, it was a good little getaway.
Yep, I'm glad.
It was
you
super.
didn't really have too much, like you didn't have too much yarny stuff to do, right? Like as far as the shop goes.
Yeah.
Like it was most just knitting and hanging out.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Did I send someone an order maybe?
You did,
From afar,
but
yeah.
other than that, I feel like you had a good break.
Yeah, it was a little break. It was good. The weather over there, like there's green grass. It's pretty balmy.
Yeah, I feel like Jasper has said that too about Ohio.
Yeah,
so,
the Midwest has been really mild.
Yeah.
So anyway,
well,
and I thought we were going to have a blizzard today.
Well, it was kind of blizzarding, yesterday morning?
Someone said it kind of went like around us, maybe to Colstrip or something. They got a bunch of snow, and anyway, weird.
I don't know.
The weather, I tell you,
weather,
talk about it forever.
Fickle.
Very
fickle.
Yeah. Did you, I did, it's funny, for kind of the first time ever with travel, I basically finished a project.
Well, good. You and I totally started and finished a project while you were gone.
Oh, well, wow. I have never. Usually, I have a bunch.
So pretty.
You think?
Oh, I love.
Bring it over this one.
I love this color right here. I love that.
So I wanted to play with Emma's yarn, and their Kuma Cowl pattern is apparently a really good seller, or like a good pattern. They have some nice kits for it, and we were looking at the website, of course, as we do. Anyway. And my someone in my family has a birthday coming up.
We don't know if you're watching. Just ignore this.
I was kind of like, let me do this. So I think the Kuma Cowl actually is written to go 5 different colors.
Oh.
But they said, of course you can tweak things.
Right.
And I decided to do 3. So
I see that there's like a little stripe in between with just the mohair.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And I'll block it, and
so you're pretty much got to cast off.
I just have to cast off loosely, and it was kind of dark on the plane last night.
So that's the Kuma Cowl.
Kuma Cowl.
Yeah, that's
Cooma.
Really pretty. So basically, it's whatever colors of fingering weight you want with some mohair thrown in there.
Yep, it is mohair held with it. There's a teeny bit of shaping at the beginning in the first section.
Oh, so that's the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I like it.
It was. I could definitely chat with people and knit at the same time.
Yeah,
which is
Cooma Kuma Cowl.
Yeah,
I think it's by Laura
Dobratz.
Yeah, who is like the Emma's Yarn Company's mom.
Yeah,
Laura. It's her pattern, and it was fun.
It's pretty.
I have a good amount left. I was thinking, gosh, I could
make another one.
Excuse me, maybe do another one. Switch it up, or you could continue with just anyway. It was a good one.
Well, I started and finished one too.
I
am in love with this hat. It's fun to make while you're knitting. You can see, I don't know, it's just cool to have this.
It's cute.
I don't know.
Very patchworky.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But think of all the color opportunities. I've already talked to Jasper, and I'm gonna do a black, just one that's different shades of black and gray.
Okay.
But then he wants a pop of that mustard Carhartt color.
Oh, very good. Cool.
So I think this is really fun,
cute.
and this could be a class. Yeah, because it's Intarsia knit in the round, which I realized as I was doing it when I did that Ziggy cowl back. I had to do that. Okay. Well, I had to do that short row in the round or whatever it was, but it was very similar. So, still have all the ends.
Oh, okay.
Because I literally finished it right before I went to bed. I said, we can't go to bed yet.
Cute.
So yeah, I love it, and that's a Kelbourne. Germantown
is a good yarn.
The colors are so retro kind of, and that's one reason I really like it. And this is my current obsession right here. This book. There's so many things in this one.
Yep. We have to tell you really, our magazines are not selling, so we're going to be most likely dropping I mean, it doesn't make sense.
What issue is
for
that
us
one?
to bring them in.
This is PomPom Winter 22.
Yeah. And I
So-
think, you know, a lot of people subscribe and get them straight to their mailbox, which is nice too. But we just can't justify, like, you know, bringing them in to sell them, and
I
they don't
know.
sell.
But now
So-
we're probably going to sell this one.
Yeah, we probably will.
Because I
although
love
they are
everything in
available
there.
digitally, and so
Right.
that's the thing. I mean, that's the, I don't know, the blessing and the curse in our world these days.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So,
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing my soundtrack by Marie Greene,
Cute.
Olive Knits, when we did one of our
I almost wore mine.
4-day knit along. Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I need to steep mine though. I'm gaining
Why?
some weight.
It's not that tight.
I got a list of sweaters that I'm gonna afterthought steep. I'm gonna bring in my sewing machine someday and just sit here like a little factory.
So,
We'll see.
yeah, Becky was talking about sewing machines yesterday and that everyone should just get a featherweight.
Right, my mom has one. Those are
Workhorse.
old school.
But,
And
like, they're
workhorse.
just the most basic, right? Just hit
Well,
a
they
straight
don't-
line, bam,
they're-
you're done.
When
Forward,
were they?
backward.
They were not. They don't make them anymore. That's
I
an
think
Is
old-
that
you're
a
right.
Sears or Singer?
No, Singer featherweight.
Huh.
It's
Singer.
a little club.
I feel like my sister-in-law has one, and that's what if she sews, she's always sewing on that thing.
Really. Yeah.
She might have a fancy one too, but
My mom
yeah.
has one. I think people like them too. Quilters like them because
Yep.
they can.
Yep.
They're portable.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're a workhorse.
Quilters have. Yeah.
And what are you wearing?
And what are you
This
wearing?
is holiday slipover.
Nice
Our
little marl.
last year's holiday slipover.
At first,
February knit along.
I thought that you had a print on your blouse with pink flowers, and then I realized it's your skin. Becky's
Yeah,
like,
holiday slipover.
I thought
thought
so
it was a
too.
print. That was a print too.
No. Anyway, yeah. I think the lace in this you could actually take off and not feel like you're too exposed because
Yeah.
of the way it's placed.
Doesn't it have like a cami or something underneath it?
No.
Oh, sexy.
Okay. Our giveaway today. Yeah.
Segue.
YouTube giveaway.
Okay, so yes, we do a giveaway every week. The way to earn your chance is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I think we're at like getting up to 760, maybe.
Okay.
So then make sure you comment on our most recent video, and when you do that, you
You're
have
in
to
the
do it on
pool.
YouTube. Don't do it on. You can comment on Instagram too,
Yeah.
but if you want to get the prize, it's got to be on YouTube.
Right. So,
So-
and then we randomly picked the number, and this time we picked who?
Jennifer
Mouche.
Mouche.
Okay, Jennifer, yay. You're getting adorable little sock earrings that we have left from last year's Socksies. Those are made locally by Fife
Is it really?
Creative.
You know, we do have a few. I might put them up on the website.
Oh, they're cute. They're so cute.
Yeah.
Sorry, they're not
And
focusing.
a skein of neighborhood fiber sock yarn.
Yep.
Nice. This one's called Shadow. So with sock yarn, if you don't knit socks, you can knit other things, of course, like little Emma or Kuma Cowl if
Yeah,
you wanted to.
that's right.
Anyway, so thank you so much for being a YouTube subscriber, everyone, and all the things.
All the things.
All the things.
Okay, so we had a couple of things from last week's video
Oh, yeah, a couple
that
follow-up
we
questions.
sort of follow-up question, and then I brought something in that I said I wanted to bring in last
forgot,
time and I
yeah.
forgot. So one of the questions was, how often do you need to wash hand knit wool sweaters? Well, personally, not too often. Maybe once or twice a year, really.
Unless
I
you
mean,
spill something on
right.
them, I think they're good.
Or like if you wear them a lot and maybe you want to, you've stretched out your elbows or stretched out your thing. You
a
know.
lot of wool sweaters, you wear something under them, so it's not like they're getting exposed to skin oils and
plus
stuff.
they're antibacterial.
Wool is
So
amazing.
it does not take on odors. It's not like your acrylic sweaters, which will smell like body odors after a while, and you have to. So that's one nice thing about wool socks too. So you really don't have to wash your wool sweaters too often because they just sort of naturally clean themselves, I guess.
Sometimes I like to
they-
sort of air, take it off and let it just
Like
air it
air
out a
out,
little
or
bit.
put it in the sun for a little bit, just kind of get.
Yeah.
That's a natural way to.
I think I mean, unless, again, like we were talking last week, I'm like, oh, something spilled on this. So then I did go ahead and wash that sweater.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
And it did kind of spring back to its previous.
Yeah.
Doesn't get stretched out unless it's super washed.
Yeah, we'll
yeah, it
has that memory for sure.
Memory.
It's great.
The other thing that we talked about was this little wash. It's called the wash and drain. It's a bucket, and I use this to when I'm soaking my sweaters and anything that I have to block. So it has a drain in here, and so the nice thing is I can, the place that I was always washing everything was in my work sink in my basement, the same place that we wash paintbrushes in, or
give the dog a bath.
The garbage disposal used to drain into that, and it was kind of gross.
Yeah.
And so I actually found this on the Joseph. It's a Joseph brand. I will link to this. But in actuality, if you live here in Billings, you can get this at Zest. We were just over there last week, and they had a stack of 4 of them.
Oh,
and
cool.
They're really nice. They're portable.
Wait, I don't get the drain.
Yeah, it's right here. See?
Oh, it pops up.
Yeah,
just
see?
like any drain.
Right, yeah. And the nice thing is, so like, there's a lot of, you don't have to crouch over your bathtub, which I've done that.
Yeah. Do they
And
have I wonder if they have a bigger size, because some sweaters are bigger.
All my sweaters fit into this.
Okay.
When they're wet, it compresses down.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll link to that, okay?
Okay.
So I love that. So speaking of Socksy Awards, we are smack dab in the season of registering people for Soxies.
Oh, we showed them last week.
Yeah, last week we did.
Yeah.
Our little Olive, they're so cute, and she's got little striped socks.
Yeah, people are
on.
registering. It's
exciting. We have about, if you
Mm-hmm.
included the 23 and 23, there's in the 30s.
Great. Ooh,
which last
fun.
year we had 24.
And last year we just threw it out there, so it's exciting.
Yeah, we're having lots of fun. And so we just wanted to give you, so what is Soxies? So basically it's a little awards thing that we do. So you sign up, you start your sock at the beginning of March, or depends on how fast you knit. Your deadline is March 31st.
Yeah, knit a pair of socks.
You just gotta bring us in the socks, or take a picture, whatever. We'd love to have them in the shop because we want to show them on our, like, when we make our announcements. So
yeah, because now we're more seasoned at our whole awards thing. We will ask this time, if you don't live here, of course, send us a picture. If you do live here and send us a picture, we would love it if we could borrow your socks for just a few days towards the end of the month when we're talking about them.
Yep.
Yeah. It's always fun.
So the nice thing is, so you get your mug and you get a 15% discount on your sock yarn. So you know,
you can sign up
if
online.
you're knitting a sock, you should just sign up because it's fun. You get a great little discount, you get a mug, and it'd just be fun to have it in the voting thing. So
yeah, and People's Choice voting happens at the very end, like first part of April.
Yep.
So it'll be the whole picture ballot thing.
Yeah.
With the different categories.
Yep. Yeah.
And then you get your bragging
categories
rights.
will be. So I had a gal in here. She's like, I don't know. I've never knit some socks, and I'm
She's
like,
doing first sock.
First sock. We
There
have
you
a first sock
go.
category, and we have a few people that I know will be in that category.
Some of the first socks that came in last year
were amazing.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah,
they
hats
were
off.
amazing.
Amazing. So
Yes, I love it.
We do have a few pattern ideas and sock or yarn ideas, so we wanted to kind of talk to you about those.
Okay.
So first up, we have all of our Argyles right here.
Oh yeah. Who's gonna do Argyles?
Yeah. So my mother-in-law said she didn't know how to knit, but she knit her husband Argyle socks in the 50s.
I know. Same here.
Like, how can you say I don't know how to knit?
When we first moved to our house, our neighbor was in her 70s, and she's like, "Oh, I don't knit." She said, "I knit those Argyle socks in the 60s for John," and I'm like, "Yeah, you knew knit." Anyway, so
maybe not right now. So
if
you're
you want to
classic.
knit old school Argyle socks, this pattern is called Argyle Albus.
I think it has to do with Albus
Dumbledore. By Anne Burke, Berk. So your classic Argyle. So that is Intarsia in the round, small scale. Socks
you'll
are not.
need little round
And then
bits of,
you can, like, there's the little zigzaggies. That's duplicate stitch.
is it?
Mm-hmm.
Even on that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
huh.
and then, anyway. Yeah, Becky and I were examining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now there's some other Argyle. Okay, this
That
one
was
would
more
be more
stranded.
stranding. So this
Right.
one is called Rosakin by Daniela Muhlbauer. And that one, you know, the Argyle's not as crisp, I guess, as that Intarsia
Right,
one. But
yeah.
it is not Intarsia. It's stranding. So that's cute.
When I was looking up all these patterns, I was kind of noticing a difference between free patterns, test patterns on Ravelry, and I think it used to be like if you would get a free pattern, you're sort of taking your chances because they're not usually test knit. I think these days some paid patterns aren't necessarily test knit either. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a way to
advice.
Yeah, a way to when you're searching Ravelry for patterns, not just sock patterns, like, is this going to be a good pattern? Because you don't want to be the one testing it, you know. So one thing I do is I always look at like how many projects there are for a certain pattern, because even a free pattern, like we've got some socks in here that are free, but they've got thousands and thousands of projects, so you know it's a good pattern. So kind of look in the project page, see if there's any notes, if anybody had any problems with the patterns. You know, just don't go, oh, I love that one, but man, it was, you know, maybe that was published 3 years ago and there's only 3 patterns. Why is that?
Yeah, there's
You know.
so many patterns now in
Right.
Ravelry and elsewhere that, anyway, that's just a pro tip.
Yeah, just check out your Ravelry.
Okay, and then
mod.
if you love Argyle, but you're like, no way am I doing all that color work, period. This one is called Almost Argyle by Emily Curtis, and it is just stitch work.
Yep. And that would be really fun
That's
with even like some of these more plain
Yeah.
sock yarns.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't want to do it with some hedgehog just because it's, you know.
And of our kind of sock gurus around here, I honestly don't know any of them who have made Argyle socks.
No, I don't either.
We could ask.
Yeah,
If
we
you've
could
made
ask
them,
a few.
please
Yeah, if
correct
you
us.
have knit Argyle, just go ahead and comment.
Oh, Becky has.
No, I haven't. No,
Oh,
I was just
Becky
saying.
has
you
not.
did.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
time. Yeah,
Move
time.
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, what's
Okay.
next?
All right. So,
Painted Waves.
that's a good one. I love
That's
that
pretty.
one.
cute.
And there's a lot of variations on that.
Painted Wave
That's
Socks
gorgeous.
by Oakwood Knits. That is cute. Yeah, we just kind of searched socks the other day, and that came up. That's so very cute. Okay.
All
Maybe
right.
you should do.
Oh, okay. So this is one I found that I thought was pretty funky. It's called Fabulous Mocked Darned Socks. So I haven't actually bought the pattern, so I can't tell you exactly how it. I'm pretty sure there's some Intarsia in here, but I think what she probably has is all these different like pieces that maybe you can put in different parts of the socks. So it looks like you darned them, but really you didn't.
I think that's a Loop London pattern.
It is.
And that's
I-
super cute.
I love it.
That's
Of course,
cute.
you probably knew that.
Okay. Color Palette Socks by Laura Moratz.
So that would be really fun
Really
with these
fun.
yaw wools.
Mini
It would be really
skeins.
fun with some of the your Emma's yarns. Would be so cute.
That's pretty. Let's see.
Actually, it'd be kind of fun with this watercolor from Lane de Nord.
Wait, we're
because-
talking about yarn in a minute.
All right, fine.
Okay. Next.
Okay, all right. So Shannon, our local
designer.
and sometimes teacher, she likes to knit socks a lot, and she's got quite a nice little
And there's one that
library
she just
of-
released like yesterday.
Oh.
That kind of reminds me a little bit of this one. Not the same, of course, but I don't honestly know what it's
I'm gonna
called.
have
I'm
to
gonna
look.
claim like travel brain right now, but Book Nook is a cute one from Shannon.
Yeah, so you definitely want to check out Shannon's page. She's got a nice library of patterns.
Fun. Okay, Snow Star Socks. That's really cute. I love that one. By Liza Lev.
Now, that was one that I noticed is a free pattern on Ravelry.
Are you saying you shouldn't do it?
No, I think they should.
It's just, I think it was
It's
one
a
that came up as
recent
a new
release,
one.
I think.
Yeah,
So
it's cute.
it's one of the ones that kind of got me
Scandinavian.
going.
Mhm.
Okay, I think this one is
Oh, Grocery Girls.
by Grocery Girls,
Tracy
Tracy.
Miller.
So she is a real sock hound.
She likes socks.
loves socks, and so she's always designing some new ones. So
That
that
one's on
one
the
is pretty
porch.
fun. On the porch.
That's cute. I like it.
kind of looks like the fence.
Okay, Rosakin. Wait, did we already talk
Yeah,
about
you did.
that one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Okay, so the rye sock. This is one of those free ones, but it's got thousands of,
Yeah.
of projects. And actually, I think
It's like a nice
before
one
Shannon
to
started
knit.
really designing her own socks, she used this sock a lot for a beginning sock
Well, and it's
class.
tin can knits. They're pretty good
Right,
patterns.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's part of her kind of learn to whatever
right.
series.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
There's barley and all that stuff. Okay. Then there's Intersections by Marceline Smith. That's
Cool.
beautiful.
I love that.
all that. That's lovely. Very
So
pretty.
that would be nice with some of these
a little more solid.
solids.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
So okay.
Okay.
All right.
So some yarn ideas for socks.
Well, I'm going to talk about these first.
Mm.
So this is I don't even know what the pattern is because we told our
Susan.
friend Susan just to knit up whatever vanilla sock you wanted, and so
She knits socks all the
all
time.
the
She
time,
does
and it really
bibs.
didn't take her very long to do this either.
I know.
But
Thank
she
you
brought
so
it
much.
in
Those
yesterday.
are so cute.
And it's out of the Round Mountain Geology dyeing process yarn. So isn't that gorgeous?
So we've talked about Round Mountain. Linda's working on that.
The
Like
little
little
shawl.
technique.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And that is this little blip, but look what it does in socks, just, with just plain stockinette, basically.
And
Super cute.
something fun you could
Fun.
do too with doing that is so this is my shawl, and by the way, 10 skeins of this colorway is coming
Oh,
our
nice.
way.
Oh,
So,
are they? Okay.
yeah.
That's like the Monet
The
water
Monet
lily
one.
color. Is that what we should call it now? It's probably, it's
Yes,
not-
and
yeah.
the funny thing is, so Cindy's back,
Okay.
and she's making this, and she's making it out of this dye lot, and she was running out.
Oh,
And so I gave her my little
that's
ball.
funny. That's great.
So when
Yeah.
I finish this, we'll get the next dye lot, and I'll
That's
have,
hilarious. Yeah. The dye lots, the joys of hand dyes.
Yep.
So yeah, this is fun. I like the way
It's like
I
little,
like doing a
it's
simple
like
pattern
little lips.
and just see what comes up. I think that's
I know,
great. And
It's-
that's beautiful. Feels
it keeps
good.
your mind like
Doesn't
more
it feel
interested.
good,
I
too?
know.
It feels really nice.
I know. It really does.
Yay!
Thanks,
Socks.
Susan. I might be wearing these.
I love that. I love the color.
So another, and here's some other color, like the similar dyeing. So you'll get that from all of these too.
This would be fun for kind of a guy color, but with the pop in there.
But yesterday,
Yeah.
Verna was in, and she's like, I really, really, really want this color, but I really need to go out of my box. So she bought that.
Okay, nice. How's Verna doing?
She's doing good.
Good. Okay, good. So
Okay.
you mentioned the cones.
Right. So the cool things
And then I
about
interrupted you.
these, way to be rude. So this is a lot of yardage. It's about 460 yards almost. And look, you could get
That is
like
a
for
big
me
pair
that's
of socks.
thigh-high socks.
That is.
So
but
you'll
yeah, look
definitely
at the
get
gradient
matching.
and the match because
Right.
they have like a center section that's white or whatever,
So
and you're like, okay.
speaking
start
of
your new
Cindy,
socks. Oh,
so
yeah.
she made this on her sock
She
machine.
cranked out
Just
a
made a
tube.
tube.
So you can see this sort of white part. That would be,
Yeah, so you
Start your
start
sock.
here, or where? Yeah,
wherever.
you start
to
here
get the identical.
and then start
Yeah.
here again. So
Pretty.
yeah,
These
if you
are
want
really
that.
nice.
I think these would be really good for other projects too, like a color work project.
Like a baby vertebrae sweater.
Well, yeah, but I meant like in color work.
Oh, okay.
It'd be fun to like stripe it with something else. So, and what?
It's $9.55.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Chop, chop.
chop,
Yeah.
chop.
Chopping. Okay, ya wool. Ya wool is just fun to say. From Lang. And we've talked about these before.
Yeah.
These are half skeins, basically. So
But
you
there's
need two
there's
for a
like
pair.
a little tampon in here,
Right,
with
reinforcement.
matching reinforcement yarn.
Oh.
Good for striping. you know,
Heel
it's-
toe.
Yeah,
heel
yeah.
toe.
It's a nice German.
It's a
And the
German
perennial.
Swiss.
Minis.
Whatever. Yeah. Okay. European. Come
So
on.
of course we have hedgehog, and we have 12 new colors on their way as
Can't wait
we
for
speak.
those. Perennial minis, yummy. Perennial's a great sock yarn from Kelbourne.
Yeah, those are good for heels and toes. And then we've got some really awesome books.
And we have like full skeins of
Whoa,
perennial. We did not pull all of our sock yarn over here.
No, we didn't,
Okay.
and we could have filled this table.
Yeah.
So, but if you're just a beginning sock knitter, or even a seasoned one,
If
and
you don't
Glad's
have this book,
is like the sock
yeah.
Bible.
Sock Bible. Ready Set Socks from PomPom. That is a cute book. Lots of nice ideas. I mean, hello, upside down.
I
but-
know. I love
Yeah.
that book. That's probably one I should have, and I don't even do socks. Okay,
Two at a
so
time.
this is 2 at a time, which reminds me, we actually have a class scheduled for March or April. Anyway, it's on the calendar, I think, and it's toe up 2 at a time. On Magic Loop.
Magic Loop.
So that's already on the. So if you've been looking for that technique, it's on the calendar.
Okay, come
So,
on. How did Turkish bed socks go on Saturday?
Really good.
Good.
Really good.
Good,
Very
good.
good.
This is a great book to really geek out on socks. Custom socks to fit your feet. And Kate Atherley is the writer of this book. She's a really, really good knitter,
Yeah,
teacher.
we kind of did a sock thing
We
with her
did.
last year.
Yeah, she's fabulous. So there's also patterns in here. But it will, she's going to go kind of in depth on the
On
fit
fit.
of socks.
Cool. And looks like there's
It-
lots of good
it's a-
patterns in there and numbers.
Whoa,
Your
toe up,
numbers, people.
Stitch and row round numbers continued for all the different measurements.
Continued.
it's like,
That means it's from another page.
it's
Oh,
like chart after chart.
Yeah.
So to really get into it, that's a good one. Anyway, yay.
yay for socks.
Yay. Oh, basic sock
Yeah.
pattern from Church Mouse
Yep.
is a good one.
It's always a good one. If you can't decide, just
Like
Just
if
do
you
that.
remember a relative in your family sitting around knitting socks, they probably just had it memorized for something like this.
right, because once
So.
you do like 2 or 3, you're like, bam, I know what
Yeah.
I'm doing. So
Yeah. Fun.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cheers.
Exciting. See
Can't
you
wait
next
to see what
week.
comes in. Yay.
Whoa, cheers.
Crack. Crack. Uh-oh.
Okay,
Someone at our
and
door?
now.
Maybe.